Today, gender theory absurdity came to the Australian Parliament. We had highly educated, highly remunerated bureaucrats from the Department of Health who have wielded enormous power over all our lives, particularly over the past 2 years, unable to answer the simplest of questions for fear of offending transgender activists. These highly credentialed, taxpayer-funded experts would rather embarrass themselves than answer this simple question asked by Senator Alex Antic.
Righto. Well, I'm going to finish up then, because this hasn't been very helpful, with a very simple question for the department, and that is one which has troubled me for a great deal of time with the bureaucracy here. Can someone please provide me with a definition of what a woman is? Department of Health. Definition of a man, definition of a woman. Anyone?
It's pretty basic.
Basic stuff. Professor Murphy.
I think there are a variety of definitions, and I think
just a simple one.
Perhaps to give a more fulsome answer, we should take that on notice.
You're going to take on notice the question of what a woman is.
No, well, there are a variety. It's a very contested space at the moment, Senator.
It's not just a woman who's born a woman.
But there are definitions in terms of how people identify themselves. So we're happy to provide our working definition on
one of the. I've only been here 2 years. That's the best thing I've seen thus far. Thank you so much.
Can you believe that? A simple question that a child could answer left the Secretary of the Department of Health, Australia's former Chief Medical Officer, Professor Brendan Murphy, dumbfounded. These people have no qualms about imposing draconian restrictions like closing Australia's borders, even to Australian citizens, to prevent the spread of a virus, but they're too scared to tell you what a woman is. We saw in the US a couple of weeks ago, Joe Biden's Supreme Court nominee, Ketanji Brown Jackson, also too terrified to answer that simple question.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Yeah.
I can't.
You can't?
Not in this context.
So
I'm not a biologist.
The meaning of the word woman is so unclear and controversial that you can't give me a definition?
So now you need to be a biologist to know what a woman is. Does that suggest one's gender is determined by biology and not by feelings? And last week in the UK, Labor leader Sir Keir Starmer refused to say whether women have penises. Seriously. Starmer's gaffe followed even more embarrassing performances from Labor frontbenchers Yvette Cooper and Annalise Dodds, who both failed to define what a woman is, even when waxing lyrical about the importance of International Women's Day. But no longer can we pretend that the influence of this insidious radical gender theory is only evident in the UK and US. It has taken hold right here in Australia to such an extent that senior health bureaucrats are too terrified to answer that simple question: what is a woman? For the record, the definition of a woman is straightforward. It's not contested. It's not complicated. As the dictionary states, a woman is an adult female human being. Giving that answer should not be seen as controversial.